For years, there has been a long-standing conspiracy theory that Hollywood and the elites harvest the blood of young people and transfuse it in order to reverse age. And now the Epstein files might have revealed that that is in fact true.
You believe that children are being abused by pedophiles in Hollywood.
Absolutely.
So why are you sitting down talking to me? Why aren't you sitting down with the police right now?
I've told the police. In fact, if anybody wants to go back to 1993 when I was interviewed by the Santa Barbara Police Department, I sat there and I gave them the names. They're on record. They have all of this information, but they were scanning Michael Jackson. All they cared about was trying to find something on Michael.
No, they eat babies. That is not bull. It's true.
So it's not just the dogs and the cats, not just the pets.
It's not just the dogs and the cats. They're full-on vampires. And everybody still thinks I'm...
is Pizzagate. Let that sink in for a minute. Jeffrey Epstein is Pizzagate. 10 years ago, Pizzagate was by far the #1 trending topic on Twitter. But the claim of elites who preyed on was so insane that Pizzagate was shrugged off as a wild fever dream of a conspiracy theory. I was the first mainstream reporter to dare give the facts surrounding Pizzagate. My corporate career was destroyed over it, so what? My professional reputation was obliterated, that wasn't fun. And I wasn't the only one. Anyone who dared to suggest that this might be true was blacklisted, shadow banned, or thrown off of social media. But then, just days ago, the largest dump of Epstein files revealed what some of us have been telling you for a decade, that Pizzagate is...
People from wanting to scale the wall to get in his house because on the other side of that wall is Beyonce, Jay-Z, and every big star you want to know. TD was there too, but I don't know if he was busting open. I'm just saying. Because they said that too about the good bishop.
Jason Lee is now literally running for his life after digging a bit too deep and allegedly uncovering names that didn't even appear in the official Epstein files. Turns out, the list is far bigger than what the DOJ ever admitted. Jason has been speaking out about this Epstein mess for years, so if anyone has the insider knowledge on which celebrities were actually on that island, it's him. And now, after years of playing hide-and-seek, the DOJ finally dropped the files' music. The moment they hit the internet, chaos erupted. Names like Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, Steve Bannon, Kevin Rudd, Naomi Campbell, Pusha T, Jay-Z, and countless others sent shockwaves online. But that was only the beginning. These files weren't just names. They contained emails, photos, and even videos that confirm everything victims had been saying for years. Some people were unalived and quietly moved, while others had every fluid drained to create bizarre potions that allegedly kept these celebrities looking young. Yes, you heard that right. When it comes to celebrities involved in this dark, twisted world, Chrissy Teigen immediately stands out as a top suspect. Her numerous botched surgeries were one thing, but these Epstein files reveal just how obsessed she's been with staying eternally young. Digging deeper, people discovered several chilling tweets she had posted in the past, messages that, looking back, basically incriminate her. Music, at the time, no one realized what they meant, but now, every word seems like a confession. Some of her tweets included bizarre, cryptic PDF-like messages. Seeing girls do the splits half-clawed is just, I want to put myself in jail. Hashtag toddlers and tiaras. I just saw a baby that looked like a corn star. Music like a trashy do-anything corn star. Is this wrong to think I am going to jail over pizza?
For years, there has been a long-standing conspiracy theory that Hollywood and the elites harvest the blood of young people and transfuse it in order to reverse age. And now the Epstein files might have revealed that that is in fact true. In this email to Jeffrey Epstein, it says, all you need is a blood transfusion from the pack and you reverse aging. This is where adrenochrome comes into play. It is a real chemical compound found in the when the body is in a fight or flight situation. And we know that the kids that were involved in Jeffrey Epstein's network were definitely put into fight or flight. And of course, we've seen Hollywood elites like Chrissy Teigen tweet about how they're going to a party where they're serving up 4-year-old cheese pizza with adrenochrome, and of course, the eye emoji. And according to the FBI code words, cheese stands for little girl and pizza stands for girl. Now back to the email. The subject is Dr. Agus, a professor of medicine and biomedical engineering at USC, pretty local to Hollywood. He is also the founding director and CEO of the Ellison Medical Institute. You know, the medical institute funded by Larry Ellison, the new owner of TikTok. And he's also hosted a Paramount show with big celebs like Ashton Kutcher and Oprah Winfrey. If you know, you know.
And just when you think it couldn't possibly get any darker, Music, a creepy interview of Chrissy resurfaced and immediately went viral. In it, she openly admitted, on camera, that she would be willing to taste human. Can you even imagine? She literally said that out loud, and it's all caught on tape.
Person okayed it, I would eat a human. If you were at a very fancy restaurant and they were like a tiny piece of meat.
No. I think the only way
you wouldn't try a tiny bite?
No.
Real?
Oh, but it doesn't end there. Music, Oprah Winfrey has also been dragged into this nightmare. According to the receipts people are sharing online, her all-girls school in South Africa is allegedly tied to this dark network. Ever since Oprah opened the school, strange and terrifying incidents have surrounded it. Students disappearing, Music, some allegedly sexually assaulted, and newborns reportedly being found in trash bins. For those who aren't familiar, Oprah's South African school opened in 2007, and from day one, bizarre stories kept surfacing. The dorm matron, Virginia Tiny Makopo, was charged with 13 counts of sexual assault. Oprah herself flew to South Africa to try and clean up the mess, but it only made things worse. Music, by 2011, an infant was discovered dumped in a student's bag, sending shockwaves across the country. And according to the late Music American actor Isaac Kappy, Oprah allegedly built the school as a way to maintain a constant supply of young victims for her rituals. Shockingly, not long after Isaac began exposing these claims, he was found dead under mysterious circumstances.
Done a lot, and I'm not even going to say it here because if I did, this internet, Beyonce's good internet, would go crazy. I'm going to tell them while Johnny puts a beep over this part of the show, so you'll never know what it is, but I want you to see their reactions, and I'm going to do it right now.
Anyway, moving on. Do y'all remember when Bill Gates was asked on national TV if he regretted his relationship with Epstein? And he just sat there, stone-faced, lying, claiming it was nothing serious? That was a blatant lie. The recently released Epstein files tell a completely different story. Not only are there photos of him with Epstein and underage girls, but there's also an email Gates sent to Epstein, pleading for antibiotics to secretly give Melinda, Music, because he had apparently contracted an STD from Russian girls. Fast forward to 2021, and she walked away with over $29.6 billion in the divorce. And of course, we can't talk about the celebrities exposed in these files without mentioning Jay-Z. He's probably the most talked about figure, and for a very disturbing reason. Jay-Z wasn't just connected to Epstein, he was allegedly in business with Diddy and R. Kelly as well. He even dropped a joint album with R. Kelly, despite R. Kelly being publicly exposed for having a sexual relationship with 15-year-old Aaliyah. And his partnership with Diddy continued until Diddy himself was incriminated. And here's the kicker. Jason Lee has been sounding the alarm about all of this for years. Not long ago, he openly threatened to release never-before-seen, damning evidence on Beyoncé and Jay-Z, after Beyoncé reportedly snubbed him by not inviting him to the Renaissance movie premiere.
Almost the military to stop people from wanting to scale the wall to get in his house, because on the other side of that wall is Beyonce, Jay-Z, and every big star you want to know. Was there too, but I don't know if he was busting open. I'm just saying. Because they said that too about the good bishop. This is what I hate about the internet. If you say it is true, if you think it is true.
Now, for those of y'all who didn't know, Jason and Diddy actually had a business connection. Jason even hosted a show on Revolt TV. And according to him, the parties Diddy used to throw were insane, packed with high-profile celebrities, including Beyoncé and Jay-Z. Some of these events were so intense that Diddy reportedly hired military-level security just to make sure no one snuck in or captured any photos.
Jay-Z, you're watching. I know you're watching because you got people calling me. Stop having people call me. You can call me yourself. You know how to get my number. You know you got people calling me. Call me yourself because this right here is going to go viral. The way my job works on the internet, everybody's going to be clipping, sharing on TikTok. Watch this. Do your thing, TikTok. Jay-Z and Beyonce is going to see this. I am exhausted with people calling me about Jay-Z and Beyonce. You've never called for anything else, and I haven't even said anything about you yet. And yet I'm getting all these.
Jason ran straight to his show and revealed that he had been receiving death threats. Music. He said the reason he was speaking out was simple. If anything ever happened to him, the world would know exactly who was behind it.
Jay-Z, you're watching. I know you're watching because you got people calling me. Stop having people call me. You can call me yourself. You know how to get my number. You know you got people calling me. Call me yourself because this right here is going to go viral. The way my job works on the internet, everybody's going to be clipping, sharing on TikTok. Watch this. Do your thing, TikTok. Jay-Z and Beyonce is going to see this. I am exhausted with people calling me about Jay-Z and Beyonce. You've never called for anything else, and I haven't even said anything about you yet. And yet I'm getting all these.
But one thing is clear. None of these threats are going to stop Jason. His Instagram blog, Hollywood Unlocked, is still dropping heavy updates on the Epstein case, and he has no plans to slow down anytime soon. Meanwhile, people had their reactions. One person said, Epstein may be gone, but that kind of evil doesn't die. It just gets taken over by someone else. Chances are someone is filling his role, continuing the chaos. They just haven't been exposed yet. Another person wrote, I'm going to say something most people won't like. Many of the celebrities named in the files are the loudest about IC and other causes right now, just to get good press and appear virtuous. They don't actually care. That's why they live in gated mansions with top-tier security. But nobody wants to hear that. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think about these celebrities being exposed for their alleged actions on Epstein's Island? And do you really believe Jason is being targeted because he's been so outspoken? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other messy, shocking video.